Here we go. Welcome back, family. I decided to do a 2-for-1 today. I really feel somebody needs this guidance, so I'm gonna continue on. This was called "You Can't Afford to Miss the Mark." So, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's your guy Doche. Really want to help our relationships, help build relationships, help build communities, and help the brothers, the kings, the queens along into the guidance. I'm not the relationship guru because definitely I be taking advice from other people as well and dealing with relationships. So I'm just here to give out information on whether I can. You have these gurus sometimes, and they feel like they the relationship guru, and all the time their whole life is in shambles because they're trying to fix themselves at the same time, fix you. It doesn't work like that. We all need fixing. We all need guidance. So, with that being said, in needing guidance, uh, I want to give some advice uh, to the sisters. So maybe this would be the insight because I'm giving you my perspective on what I see in relationships, in my thing that goes on and within me and other brothers who I come across and they talk to. And with the ratio of women to men and the household being 46% of the women are in single mother households. How do we fix this? Where did we go wrong? So you with this ratio such a gap, you can't afford to miss the mark. So uh, you do have to believe that it's more than just getting your all. It's more than just 1 day, 2 days. You can't afford to take 1 day off because you don't know if that's going to be your last day that you decide to take off with this ratio like this. Now, if you one of those uh, alpha females who refuse to change and be an alpha female, I don't know what it is with this thing, alpha female. I guarantee you, every female that I talk to who claims to be an alpha female, it has nothing to do with a woman. They say, "Oh, I'm an alpha female. I got my own car. I got my own house. I make my own money. I'm my boss. I can't nobody really tell me nothing." What in the hell that got to do with being an alpha female? But let us describe what an alpha male is. We'll say we're protective. We're providers. Uh, Strong. Uh, our voices are deep. We're commanding. Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, when when we describe alpha male, it's everything that a man is. It's like when we walk, our walk commands respect. Our walk is like a male. If a man is a man, he's a man's man. You know, uh, just more than just being a provider. Just being that protection, being that comfort. We the one that get up when there's a bump in the night. You know, so when these alpha females saying, "Oh, I'm an alpha female," they never describe nothing to. If a man has to be alpha female, alpha male, and he's just more whatever you see as a man, and then he's just like 10 times of a man. You know, he's not overprotected, but he's there when he needs to be. You know, he's financially there. You know, uh, his dress. You know, his exquisite. You know, the whole man type stuff. But when you describe a female, it's never loving, caring, nurturing, sensual, sexy. You know what I'm saying? It's never that. It's always I got my own car, I got my own house. I can't nobody tell me you know. It's just like that. So if you are out, if you one of these women and you just can't nobody tell you nothing, and you a boss and you call yourself a female, I'm gonna give you some states that you should go to, because these states you need to go to, because with the states that are more males than females, you will be alone. You will have to get a dog. That's the great Kevin Samuel says. Let's see here. What's one state here? One state for Alaska. Now, Alaska would be a good state for you. Alaska has more men than women. That'll be a good state for you. Because men in Alaska, men make up 52.3%. Women make up 47% in Alaska. That'll be a good state for you. Don't go to Arizona. Especially, we're not going to get into that, but don't go to Arizona because men only 49%, 50%. It's shortage of men there. Uh, Arkansas, you don't go to Arkansas because it's more women, more men there. Don't go to California because there's more uh, women than it is men there. Colorado would be a good place for you. See, Colorado, when you with a mindset, I'm an alpha male and this, with a mindset like that, and when a woman who doesn't feel that she needs these points that I'm about to express, you have to be in a state where there's more men. So Colorado be a good state for you. Okay, uh, don't go to Delaware because Delaware is way more women than there's men. Okay, another state you want to go. Don't go to Florida. Sure as hell don't go to Georgia. You might make it in Hawaii because Hawaii has more men than women. Go to go to Idaho. Idaho has more men than women. Uh, don't go to don't go to Illinois. Illinois has slightly more men than women, and I believe these numbers are a little bit off with the statistics, but specifically, you really want to take in heed that, because in Illinois, I know it is not a good place for a woman who wants to be that alpha female and doesn't uh, carry the true characteristic of being an alpha female. So don't go to Indiana. Um, don't go to Iowa. Don't go to Kansas. Don't go to Kentucky. Definitely don't go to my home state. Don't go to Louisiana. Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go to Maine. Don't go to Maryland. Let's see here. Don't go to Massachusetts. What's another one? Don't go to Michigan. Definitely don't go to Minnesota or Mississippi. Now, Mississippi, you definitely don't want to go there. Don't want to go to Missouri, Montana. Go to Montana. Montana has more men than women. You can do off that. Don't go to Nebraska. You can make it in Nevada. Nevada actually has more men than women. Reason why I'm saying this is because if you don't hit these key points of what a man needs, and what a man wants. Because, like, understand this: a woman controls sex, man controls the relationship. Remember that. So if you feel that you're a woman that don't that feel you got it all, you don't need to listen to Doce. I don't know what I'm talking about. And a lot of these things, I have male friends who come and tell me like, man, this or that, and I'm just collaborating it all together to make you a more of a give you more of a chance. Because right now you're behind the eight ball. You fell for the Welfare Act, where the European came to you and said, "Hey, I give you this check," but that black man with that big penis cannot be in the household. You had us hiding under the beds and the closet and jumping out of windows for that check. Yeah, yeah, you did. So so now that is the playing field is uneven for you. I'm giving you something that can balance you out. I'm telling you some things that you should not do. Keep this in your head. Some things that you should do. One thing is what a man drives a man crazy is femininity. Now I'm gonna give you a secret, and this was taught to me by a woman, and I didn't know what she was doing, but she did it to me. But it draw and like, dog, really, man, that stuff is cold. It's a way. A femininity is, ladies, you have to harness this, and get this down pat. If your man is a man, a really man, last thing he wants to do is to wake up to you in a wife beater. Go out, eat something sweet. You don't want to go out and eat in some sweatpants. And you always want to go and look your best. And sometimes, and if you're with that guy and he's dressing down, well, okay, both dress down. But fellas, don't expect your girl to dress up when you're not dressed and making a part neither. So if you go into a nice place, dress up, and so she can match. You know what I'm saying? She match your energy. She's going to match your energy because what? You the leader. Okay. So, ladies, you have to harness your feminine energy. The way I'm gonna give you a secret. I'm gonna just say, when you sitting at a table, don't lean into that man. Sit back, sit up. Okay, that's gonna cause him to lean into you. You control this, that energy, that feminine energy. A boisterous woman, don't do that. A man would rather live on a rooftop than in a house with an irate woman. Don't do that. Your tone should always be of a soft, sweet tone. These things that you can use your femininity, your feminine energy to harness and do and bring that man into you where he just desires to only be around you. Second thing, sex. Not just sex, communication during sex. Talk to your man. Thank him for pleasuring you as he's thanking you. Guide him. Because, ladies, what he wants to do, he wants to please you. So, if he's doing something wrong, if he's doing something right, you like this, you like that, look, talk to him. Don't have like, oh, you got to figure out, and all this and this and that. It's called exploring each other and stuff like that. And never use sex as a weapon. That is one of the biggest mistakes you can do. That is the biggest mistake that I can't express that's enough. That is the biggest mistake you can do. You can drop down on your femininity, but you never ever use sex as a weapon. Okay? Submissive. Being submissive to your man is very important. Not bow down, kissing his feet and all this and this and that. It's just allowing that man to be a man and let him come in because he don't want to. He's out there fighting against the world because you got dudes sizing him up, whether he's small or big. You got the boss trying to see if he can manipulate his mind to do more and do this, and not appreciative in the world. And you got the cop and look at him left or right, and the cop got behind him. He don't know if he's gonna make it home or not. And the last thing he wanted to do is come home to a woman that's not submissive. Be his peace as he's coming with peace. Now, if he's coming with peace, you know what I'm saying, that's a whole other different story. So, another thing you can do is a man likes to feel needed. I'm giving y'all these secrets now. A man likes to be sick. Ask him like, "Hey, honey, what do you think about this? I was thinking about doing this. I want to run this by you." Because so now he's feeling that you're including him into things, and it also brings gratitude to him, that like, I feel like I'm needed. You always want to make a man feel like he's needed. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't feel like he's needed outside in the world. He feel like he's not wanted. So when you come and say, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Or you know, um, what do you think about that? If you miss these parts, you might uh stumble and cause your relationship to fail. So you might recover a relationship, you might not, but if you miss these parts. So another thing about this you want to do is you don't want to be uncooperative. You want to be cooperative. If a man gives you instructions, ladies, for God's sake, follow them. Do not go back and forth with that man. That's the last thing he wants to do is go back and forth with you. That's the last thing he would do. So he didn't tell you go slap your mama. He didn't tell you go spit on a dog. Just do it. Uh, if he has a record of making sound decisions, man, just do it. Get confirmation of what he wants, so y'all could be on the same page. Discuss your concerns. You guys are partners in this, like partners. So you got to discuss. Okay, we're making this move. Where I have this concern. Okay, yeah, there's a concern. Okay, I take that notion. I take that in consideration. Okay, we're gonna move like that then. Just don't go back and forth with the man. Be careful. This is a very thin line in discussing your concerns and being uncooperative. Don't be uncooperative. Every time he do something, make a move, he gotta go back and forth with you. He gotta battle with you. That's not what he wants. You know what I'm saying? So another and a final thing is to be fit. Men of high caliber men, they love women who are fit. You want to be fit. Fit in all ways. Get your dress size right, get your weight right, get your blood pressure right, and you guys can work that together. Because a lot of times he might not be fit. So like you could say, "Babe, let's go to the gym." Because you in a long relationship, so y'all should be doing this together, because you don't want to have to stop your life to take care of him, and he don't want to have to stop his life to take care of y'all. Y'all want to ride this on out until till ever, but you can't ride it on out. God forbid if something happens and he gets hurt, he gets injured, something like that. For the most part, you want to be fit, lady. You have to be fit. A man seeing you taking care of yourself and really harnessing in on your health, it'll make it's a drive that men love. Like, man, she loved that. She take care of herself. She look good. She's sexy. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to get her home. You know what I'm saying? These things that I'm telling you, it's gonna put you, especially if you're in a state where the woman outrates the man. Especially if you're in one of them states. If you're one of them states, go back and listen to it. If you're one of them states where the women is more women than is men, you really need to take this in consideration. You need to follow these steps and take these in consideration. I gave you this. Some of the things I told you, a woman showed me, and she used it on me, and it worked. So Hey, I hope you guys continue loving one another.